Hello good peoples and welcome back to the mine of Malan Vael. Last time we fought some skeletons and we got jumped by a spider scaring the absolute shit out of me. Let's continue on and probably get jumped by more spiders. I'm gonna be terrified. Also, I looked up what the spell combinations are. It's these. I'm gonna launch them first chance I get so they're actually banked in my records. I'm scared, I'm scared. I'm also looking out for buttons now that I know what they look like. Where did that open? Every chance I get I'm going to be looking backwards. Oh, there we go. Oh, sweet. A hood for you. A hat for you. You got a hat. A hat for you. An orcish sapat, which is an axe. And anti-venom, which is useful. Levels, also useful. You're going to get light armor proficiency. The fact that they gave me an armor skill book rather implies that there is going to be armor of some sort. You are going to get backstabbing so that you're not useless. You got more points than I thought you did. I don't like those noises. You're going to get that and more points in air magic. You're going to go all in on fire magic. Come on. Just show me a spider so I can hurl these spells at someone. Or a crowworm. Yeah, that works too. Oh, earthquake. Not skilled enough. Hang on, what skill level do you need to cast Fireball? Do I know? Oh! That's Enchant Fire Arrow! And I didn't bother looking up the combination for that because none of us use arrows. Oh yeah, always pick up rocks. Gotta remember to say that. Notice that's not the one I just found. It seems to me as if this mine should have been closed anyway. Damn levers. What do— oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, that didn't actually hurt me. I'm trying to remember if earthquakes hurt you in the base game or if that was a different map that I played. Sure made earthquakes suck. That's a pit. That is also a pit. Okay. In lieu of jumping down a pit and hurting my ankles, I'm going to go this way. I know why I wanted to become a barber. Must have taken forever to dig all these holes. Ugh. I wonder if there's crowworms out there. Yep. I just realised in time. The sheer number of pits mean that crowworms can move about freely while I get cornered. It was too convenient a setup for a particular kind of enemy to not be a trap. You know what? You're not tough enough for me to not face tank. I'm not stupid enough, however, to face tank when I've got the option of not doing so. Ow. There we go. This other one's badly hurt, I think. It should have been. I said it's badly hurt. Oh, there's 3 of them. Maybe that one's badly hurt. Just in case there's a knife in it. Yeah, there we go. And there's that uncanny noise again. Thank you. I'll have my knives back. Yeah, 3 crowworms. That would have been a really bad thing if I hadn't realised in time and backpedaled. Yeah, look, that's what it is. The darkness is there so that you can't see the crowworms approaching. Until you're somewhere around here. Then they come out and they're on every side of you. Let me guess. Those pressure plates will open the gate, and the funny part is I can't reach them. Pressure plates? I'm going to assume there's pressure plates in the dark that I can't actually make out. Torches actually shine a little bit brighter than a light spell, so sometimes... No? If I had a fireball, I could illuminate with that. I could just throw things and, you know, expect them to land. Actually, that's a pressure plate, isn't it? That sort of intermittent light issue. It's making it a bit tricky to tell. I might need something heavier, because if I throw this, it'll just go straight over. Do I have anything which is so heavy I can't actually make it across easily? What's in this sack? A torch. Not good enough. These shields would work, but I don't want to throw away a shield. The number of tiles something flies is dependent on... There's a lot of earthquakes around here. Can't find another angle on that. No, that didn't even make it. Time to go get that back, I guess. Oh, Jesus. Well, I think this is game over. Or not, or yes, I can't actually get out of here yet. Marvellous. Yep, these are little shits. And like I said, this is a vicious, vicious game. Mod. I should have remembered to save more often. Still, that's my first game over in any of these actual games that I've played. First game over proper. Hang on, there was a button, wasn't there? And this is why I got to remember to save often, because it does not play nice. This is not a mod for the people who have not played a lot of Grimrock, or like me, who can't remember the bloody answers. Don't need that, don't need that. You got your points into punchiness. No, you didn't, you got 3 in that and 2 in punchiness. You got 4 in assassination and 1 in daggers. You get 3 in there, everything in there. You get everything in fire. Once more. Oh. That one went down quicker than I expected. Okie dokie. This shouldn't take too long. Yeah, I ultimately didn't do that much. I'm probably going to progress quicker simply because I'm not, you know, jumping at every shadow, because now I know what's ahead of me. I am going to have to go down there at some point. Preferably, I would find a safe way down rather than jump and, you know, be in the middle of them. I hate it when they just spawn enemies behind you so you can't maneuver properly. Thank you. There we go. I saw ya. Don't pretend you're not there. What do you mean out of energy? How much energy does it take to hurl that thing? Your accuracy, I know, is shocking. Thank you. Seriously, this is a very earthquakey time. Ow. Holy moly, that stung. Ay, ay, ay. I don't have to go all the way back to the previous floor to find a save crystal, which is also why I'd advise anyone making their own map to put save crystals more frequently. Jesus. But time to solve this one again, and I don't... Surely it doesn't want you to jump down. Surely. For the love of God, Montresor. Nope, that's too far. I'm really not seeing another option. I'm really not seeing another way down either. Like, give me a staircase. Don't make me jump down into a pit of... I can't even remember what they're called. Scavengers, I think. Most of these names aren't listed in any way in the actual game. You've just got to look them up in the level editor. Oh well, we're going to have to take a nap, burning through an awful lot of our food. And then we're going to save the game, because I'm not doing that again. How's our food? I don't want to get starved midway through the fight. At this point I'm jumping just to be away from the rumbling. Ugh. Being cornered is bad, but it's better than getting flanked. How did you just get bitten? Don't miss. Jesus. We are in a rough enough situation without your accuracy problems. Yeah. Getting chewed on in a corner, bad. But it's better than getting chewed on by two enemies at once. Hello, phone person. Of course Aino lives. Aino doesn't die. I'm gonna keep that, because that wasn't too bad, one death. I should have used a health potion. That was my fault. I'm going to assume there's multiple buttons around here, and when all are pressed down, it'll open the warp gates out. Wind gates. Ay, ay, ay. Hello, note. Sulphurous potion. Flask, Grimcap, Blood Drop, Blossom, and Cave Nettle. I can never remember what that does. I think it gives you rage. Wait a minute. How do I get out? Hang on. Arrow is very handy for weighing things down. It's a frost arrow. That probably helps. Yes. Oh, marvellous. Oh well, I said I wanted to avoid it, but I guess I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to walk all the way back. It looks like we might actually drop into two different parts of the lower area full of scavengers, which means I'm going to have to fight them again. Technically a completely different group of scavengers, but it all amounts to much the same thing. I've gone the wrong way. It's this way. Because the save crystal is an awfully long way back. It's all the way down here. That's where that very unexpected lurker popped up and scared me. Pretty much everything that pops up in this game scares me. It's a paranoia-inducing game. No, that's wrong. Is it around here? Have I gone past it? No, I have not. That's how far I have to backtrack if I lose somebody. I mean, I guess it's an incentive that I should have... An incentive to actually use health potions like I should have done. And in fact, I'm going to mix them up because there's no point having an empty flask on anyone. I can't navigate and look at the map at the same... Can't do alchemy and navigate at the same time. There now, 3 of our cast. You should not have an anti-venom, it's no use to you. It's mostly the front row gets poisoned. And honestly, Aina's got the vitality of a Minotaur, so that one goes to Azanaka. Chewing through the food, not finding more food. This practically demands a smooth run. I realise these are a lot of complaints for someone who's saying, this is a really well made map, and I do think it is. I do genuinely think that. Looks like that corresponds to that pretty much precisely, so I guess I'm going to have to jump down here. There's a lot of this I like, there's just a lot of it I also don't like. You'll get that with pretty much any time there was a fan-made map. Okay. Once more. You little... Hey! Totally what I meant to hit. I'm not moving just in case there's worse stuff elsewhere. Okay, now I'm moving because... Oh Jesus, that's a lot of them. Oh Jesus, that's a lot of them is pretty much the motto of the scavengers. I'm reminded that I lost the footage of me doing the Fighters Challenge, which really annoys me because it's literally just dozens upon dozens of these. And it's the most horrifically difficult fight in all of Grimrock. Oh god. Yeah, this is really when I wanted my light spell to run out. For the love of God, die before I get flanked. Hey, I baited it into going the wrong way. I didn't mean to do that, but let's pretend I did. Oh god, more of them. Just die. Just, if this one dies, I'm okay. Good, now there's a 2x2 area. Holy mother of God. I think this might be the last one. And if not, I've thinned their numbers so much that they're less of a threat. A lone scavenger is a pretty pathetic enemy. I'm not sure if they got much more like HP than the basic snail. I can't hear much more scuttling. They do attack a lot faster and they kinda hurt. There! Once more, I'm going to say that's worth a save, and in fact this is rather more worth a save because nobody died. Scavengers are stressful fights. And to borrow Ratshank, it's food. It's desperately needed food. I do like how Grimrock 2 actually showed you how much food was going to restore. So it wasn't just a guessing game of, am I going to waste some of the supplies. Weigh that down. Oh look, an area I've not been in could be full of scavengers. Can't hear any though. Might need to take a rest in a second just so I can actually move. Move? I mean turn the light spell on. I'm hoping you can see. I can sort of see in the dark like this. But actually light spell's pretty cheap. I might just be able to. There we go. Right. Let's get to exploring this area. And wondering what the point of it is, because I've still not found a way to open those gates. Unless, yeah, it looks like there's going to be another set of hurt scavenger fights. Exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I also wanted more earthquakes, thank you. They're pretty consistent at this point. Here's something walking about. Herders? I used to know what each kind of footstep sounded like. Okay, when you press a button, the first thing to do is panic and run about, wondering what that just opened. It's sort of a squishy sounding footstep. It could be a herder. Well, this is opened up. Yeah, we're back here. Okay, I guess I still need to weigh that down. I still don't know what, if anything, could do so. Slime bell's too light. What on earth could it be? And I can't get another angle on it, can I? Yeah, it's one tile to the right. I'd need to be standing over there. You can't shoot while you're falling, so I can't just like step into the abyss and hurl a rock as I do so. The shields don't go far enough. Everything else goes too far. I can't find anything. Snail slice is a maybe, but I really don't want to throw my very limited food away. That I've completely explored down there. Ugh. Oh, hang on a minute. Where did I pick up this machete? Ah, it's slightly too light. It's pretty much the same weight as a snail slice. I'm not sure I have anything of the correct weight to throw like that. I'm sure it wants something cleverer than I'm doing. Yeah, I can't even get close, so I can't even try throwing as I drop. Pretty sure you can't place as you drop either. No, you cannot. Ouch. I'm trying to think of it. Where did the stuff I threw go? It looks like, yeah, there's no pit behind them, so the stuff I threw landed on a ledge up there. What is the secret to this that I have forgotten since I played last time? I was sure I saw something. I might just be losing it. Pretty sure I'm just losing it. Yeah, that lands there. What is the elusive weight of something that I need? How much does your spear weigh? 3 kilograms. There we go. Jesus. Made a meal of that, and I've got to wonder what you do if... Well, I could have done with that a minute ago. Anyway. We made it. Stop fetching. Is that how you say that? Kvetch? I think it's a Yiddish word. Anyway, the first thing I want to do is I want to go around and I want to get my bloody spear back. It's my spear. And by my, I mean Aranax's. That is not a breakable one. Oh yeah, I also want my sack, my rock. You can keep the machete. Don't particularly care about the machete. Spiders! They can stay there. Until I've gone everywhere which isn't spiders. I like how the thing I got most stuck on so far is something that wasn't a puzzle, it was just me not being willing to throw my own spear away. Ooh, flare feather cap. +1 protection, +2 dexterity. Aina was a very stylish minotaur in a fancy purple shirt, a fancy green cap, and a loincloth. I should really look at what I'm opening before I open it. That I don't care about much. Always keep rocks. Oh, hello. Hang on, where's your friends? I bloody knew it. I thought that was far too little of a threat, a single crowern on a lone, easily dodged tile. A tile? Corridor. You're predictable. Where'd you go? You're predictable, where did you go? That's a good reversal. Seriously, where did it go? Okay! There is now a crow urn somewhere who at some point will presumably ambush me. Marvellous. No, seriously, where did you go? God damn it. Catch me if you can. Okay, I caught you. It was an iron key. Ah, I can hear wind gates turning on and off. I'm guessing I just happened to be exceptionally quick that time. And I would normally have had to chase that thing around for ages. Ring boots, honestly don't care. I'm probably not going to invest enough to get heavy armors. Yeah, it's nearly 2 full levels to get Ano up to that point. I just don't care that much. Where are you? God damn it, it's just the fact that at some point that sodding Crowan's going to come flying out of nowhere and stab me. Holy Schleisen, a whitewood wand. Plus energy. Requires spellcraft 1. I probably shouldn't use those on cooldown. It'll mean I have to wait if I actually have to use it, but whatever. Might as well drop the key while we're here. You little dick! Waiting until I was cornered. Forgive me 1 second, I just realised the person who texts me actually does need a reply. 1 second. This is annoying work stuff, which I probably should have noticed a second ago. Rightio. Beg your pardon? Seriously though, the cheek of that crow. It heard me asking where it was, and it was just like, it was giggling. Combat Caster is a frigging incredible perk. She can run out of energy even quicker now. You have got your much needed fireball spell. Alright, Ano is slightly battered on account of getting crow-earned out of nowhere. Now my phone's probably going to ping again in a second when they reply. I'm going to say because spiders scare the hell out of me. That's not how you cast that. God almighty. These spider eggs make me feel uncomfortable. Hopefully I can get that key before the spiders notice me. If I'd only find scissors instead of all these axes and swords, I could give them a new haircut at least. Hello? After getting jumped the last time, I'm sure it's going to pull that trick again. Okay, light armors. Good. Does anyone need a shirt? You have a shirt. You don't wear shirts. Drain's got to keep an eye on them, because at some point they're going to lurk at me. Where are you? This is so many corridors. I can't look in every direction at once. Gotta keep my ears open. And eyes open. Oh! Heard scuttering. Die in flames. Or just die at all, Jesus. Thank you. Okay. Okay. More dexterity, that's nice. You, more daggers? Oh, more spiders. Right. Daggers or assassination. Reach attack is not terribly important. I'm just going to go full daggers. Yeah, if I'm going to be fighting in melee range with spells, I should probably just stick to the basic ones. I don't think until you get Fireball does more damage perk that it all matters all that much. I'm glad that interrupted. Why do I keep picking exactly the wrong time? I think there might be a monster gate there to stop enemies walking out of position. Come on, turn your back. No. Backstab, there we go. Okay, I promise not to exploit that too badly. I'm going to exploit saves though, because that went about as well as it could have done. Nobody got poisoned, a couple of spiders died, I got some levels. All good stuff. My god, this is an absolute maze. I'm guessing those gates there are linked to those pressure plates I saw. Lightning bomb. Bombs are handy, because again, when you get cornered, you nuke. Look around and then break things, just in case there's spawns tagged to them. Okay, a flask, very useful. New rule, when you get to yellow, you can eat. I can hear movement. Missed my turn. Just keep retreating. Ow, that wasn't where I could move. I don't have a good enough mental map of this place. I've got to keep it in my head because I'm facing forwards, walking backwards and fighting. Scroll of Ice Shards. I'd be very surprised if we got this far and don't know how to cast Ice Shards as an Ice Mage. Jesus Christ, this is a maze. Where? Oh, I've actually looped back on this. I heard you. Did I? Yes, I did. Oh, don't move so slowly. Thank you. There we go. So, at least it's given me a decent amount of room to back up. So long as I'm careful and make sure that I'm, heading back and fighting off spiders that are meant to block retreats, it's not bad. By the way, when they uploaded modding tools, and I might have told this one before, the very first thing they gave an example of is how to make a spider swarm for every time you break a spider egg. I don't appreciate that. Dagger, I do appreciate that. The manual of dodging. 5 points to dodge. Sweet. Got a bit of a dodge tank thing going on. Oh! Hello. You can't move, however, so I'm going to check if you've got any friends who can. Okay. Gladius. Is this modded? That doesn't quite look like the Grimrock art style. Much like that Orc Sapat. What was I saying? Something about can't move? I know you can't move. That was daft. Upgrades? I don't know. I've lost it. Yeah, they're not bad. Oh, you are. I don't appreciate you. Oh, I don't appreciate the fact that they told you how to make spiders spawn. What coding language does this use again? Lua, I think. I do not know much about coding. Anyway, I think I held down all the switches, which means it should open up this if I predicted what that does correctly. Seems a safe bet, and it was right. Am I getting conned now? Or have I been diligent in wiping out spiders? What I've not been diligent in is keeping their mana up just in case I was going to get ambushed. Ears open. I don't hear anything, so I think I actually wiped out the spiders there. Okay, seriously, modder, you can turn down the frequency of earthquakes. I get the idea. I'm going to quickly drop a nice save here. And head on over to wherever this is. More pits, because as I predicted, there's going to be another scavenger fight. Good lord. Oh, you're kidding me. I got to Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade this. I was about to say Jehovah is spelled with an I, but that's the previous test, isn't it? I'm gonna fall. Yep. Notice that little turd of a one there was just waiting for me to get cornered. Ow. Oh my god, you are so close to death. Just stop dodging. I mean, okay, it's not much of an incentive for you to stop dodging, I admit, but... There we go. Nope, I'm tanking so that your friend can't come in. Okay, this area is actually a lot more open, and thus significantly easier to fight in. Ow. Yep, there's that text. Follow up. Beep. No, it's actually someone completely different. I will get to that in a minute then, since I did not believe this is terribly important. By the way, thank you everyone for messaging me right as I try and do this. Okay. At least they waited until I was nearly done with the scavengers. Ooh, key. More arrows, because I'm pretending that arrows have any purpose other than holding down switches, which I haven't even used them for yet. Have a knife. You know, that +5 evasion really doing a lot for you there, buddy. Ooh, that was good. I'm waiting until I get back to brain's gone blank. Invisibility on Archmage. That way backstab will have some use. What does this do? Oh, just in case you came out from the other angle, I guess. I can still hear more scuttling, Jesus. I'm willing to sacrifice one attack for better defense. Also, my god, how many places to go are there here? Doesn't look like I can actually drop down to this one unless I somehow jumped over a pit. Oh, herders. Herders aren't bad. Well, the baby herders are annoying because they spit poison and they don't drop food. But an adult herder would be a very welcome sight right now. Not a full adult, they don't drop food and they're poisonous. Also, again, as an Akka, stop getting bitten. See, lone herders, not a problem. Scavengers, not herders. Lone scavengers, not a problem. And there goes my light spell and all of my energy to cast again. Huntsman Cloak! I love these items. +4 evasion, +1 dex, +1 vitality. It's an amazing item. What is your dexterity? 22. Yep, you are hands down the most dexterous. In fact, you are more than twice as much as Aranax has. Archmage actually gets an extra point because she's an air mage. They get a very slight bonus towards it. I should point out I'm playing a difficult mod pack with a weirdly optimized party. Double mage is not a way I would want to play normally. Thank you. I keep alternating between saying mod and fan map. I'm not sure if there's a really standardized term for it. User-made dungeon, probably. Room to dodge, I do not care. Hey! Protection is everything for you. Style is everything for you. I guess you're a ninja now. You know, I was just saying about using arrows to weigh down plates. Excuse me, I sort of half hiccuped there. There are almost certainly secret buttons, which I'm not thinking to look for. But I just got to find all these pressure plates so that I can get out of here. Have I not even been here? No, I have not. This is an excellent day for Ano wearing leather. She is clad head to foot in leather. Hellbent for it. Right, that's that. And what did that pressure plate actually unlock? Probably something in a dead end. The previous ones were unlocking wind gates, right? Did we see a wind gate? Yes, we did. It's just there. But the wind gate is sealed. Okay. Now I could backtrack and find the other wind gate, or I could assume that I just missed a pressure plate because I'm a big dum-dum and I apparently stammer like Peppa Pig. Peppa Pig? Porky Pig. Peppa Pig is something entirely different. Is that an Australia only thing? Some of the Americans, chime in and help me here. It's almost certainly not, but it's like a children's show, I think. It's long, long after my time though, so I've only seen books when I was volunteering at the library. Where was I going with anything really? But actually, with that, if I drop down, say there, it looks like I might just end up in there. That could be important. Important enough that I'm actually going to go do that now. This way. It's worth an experiment at least. Take 1 second to work out where the heck I am. Take several seconds to navigate this floor because if I misstep I fall and it hurts. For a variety of reasons, not least of which is how much time it wastes. Okay, I think this should reveal a new area. I badly miscalculated where that was. I thought that was way further to the left. Okay, I just broke everyone's ankles for no reason. Terribly sorry about that. Still, why is that wind gate still sealed, I wonder? What am I missing? Zoop. Anyway, guess it's time to move on. I did find a key down there, I recall, a big golden key. We're back in the leap of faith. 1, 2... And this is where I said I'm going to fall, so I'm going to take a step to the right. That was purely faith. I could have placed things on the floor in front of me, probably. If I could have carried more, I wouldn't have had to throw my pants into this chasm to find the correct path. Now I'm a barber without pants who runs around in a cursed mine. Wonderful! Malik is making it surprisingly far for one lone barber. Admittedly an adventurer turned barber. Holy crap. Yeah, that's getting a save. I'm not braving this without a save. Okay, it looks like they don't actually fire that often. Ow. That wasn't as bad as it... Oh jeez. That's entirely because I said that wasn't as bad as it looked, isn't it? Okay, are you actually waiting at the end just to be a jerk? Because I can be a jerk to you first. I've got infinite range spells. Oh! I actually got its attention. Now, if they've not modded it... Yep, wyverns are not immune to electricity. That's a bug in the original game. I assume it's a bug since they actually use electricity. Lightning is the only element to which no enemy is immune. That's also why, if you're making a custom party for the sake of user-made dungeons, you should always have an air mage, because no matter what enemies they throw in there, even if they like spam exclusively fire immune enemies, you will never run into a problem with an air mage. Ah! Fumbling flat blood drop cap. Second time it's got me. Oh! I didn't actually hit the wyvern. Looks like I hit that crate and just got its attention anyway. I don't need this cap. I kinda wish I could go back to this healing crystal. Especially when I'm going into somewhere called the arena. Holy Christ. I hear wings. This wall is surprisingly thick. That's going to slide up and there's going to be a wyvern behind it. There's going to be multiple wyverns. Calling it. Again, I don't care about heavy armor. No, it was this wall. Multiple walls? I'm going to nuke everything because I suspect it's going to keep raising walls on a timer. Okay, I'm not threatened yet. Yeah. I was expecting a wyvern and I got a crowworm. Yes! It's on a freaking timer. Okay, that crowworm is slow to react. Not a team player. What have I backed up into? Why are you not dead? Holy Christ! The most durable spider known to man. Okay, if nothing else spawns, this is doable. More daggers for the moment. You, more fists. Shove your fists in everything. Okay, that was very late, but it did count as a backstab. Timing quite lenient on that. Thank you. Less thank you. Just trying to bait the crow into walking into the lightning. There we go. Okay, with all that done, Notice how little damage Ano actually takes from poison. Like I said, Minotaur, Vitality, Backstab is really helping out Azanaka's lackluster damage. I nearly walked into the pit. Holy crap. Yeah, when I've got room to maneuver and it's an enemy that's slow enough to reliably backstab, Azanaka is a beast. That was lucky. I didn't actually know that the button was there. This is the first one I checked. Okay, you know, for how much I was worried the moment I read the words the arena, that was pretty good. Of course, there's a secret. I don't know what that opened. Don't see anything immediately. And this was this? I hear scuttling. Bloody hell. That would have been bad. Get caught in the corner like that. Okay, I guess that's what the button did. It released a spider. And it came out of that door, which, come to think of it, didn't exist before, so I guess that's what it opened. Okay. The Greaves, they're better, because they're armor. Do the old hand-me-down shuffle like we're a large family. A round shield, that's very nice. A lurker vest. Aranax is a ninja mage. And who was hungry? I saw someone was getting peckish. You need a mushroom. Ano the mushroom minotaur. Pointy shoes! You are dressing like a clown. Bone amulet, which does nothing as I recall, but it's exactly the sort of thing Ano would wear. And the Book of Infinite Wisdom, which Ano can get for absolutely no real reason other than I wanted to kick things. Kicking! It's punching with your feet. But now that's bugging me. How do I get into those rooms? Maybe I'll find out on the next floor. Well, I will say I'm very grateful to see a healing crystal immediately. But that was an entirety of a floor, so thank you all so much for joining me, and join me again next time for The Legend of Grimrock, Mine of Malan Vael. See you!